Kurukshetra is also called as Dharmakshetra and land of Bhagavad Gita. It came from the king Kuru, who belonged to the Kuru kingdom. He was the ancestor of Kauravas and Pandavas.
For departure from platform number 1, we wish you all a very happy, comfortable and safe journey. ध्यान दो गति नंबर 1460 जम्मू तवी एक्सप्रेस जम्मू तवी सभा लुधियाना हरिद्वार
So the time is almost 10:10 now, and the train is yet to arrive. It seems the train is delayed by 1 hour 20 minutes. The train was supposed to reach here by 9:30. Now it is reaching by 10:40 is what they are announcing, but don't know what time it will reach. So let's see. When I checked at my hotel room through NTES, the app was not working at all. Even now the app is not working. So I had to check out a little early, thinking that the train was on right time and it will come at 9:30, but unfortunately the train is running late by 1 hour and 20 minutes. So it has started from its source, Srimata VAISHNO Katra itself, after a delay of around 1 hour 10 minutes. So let's see how the journey goes now. Meanwhile, review of the dinner in Jalandhar that I had. I took one plate of rice and dal, which costed 70 rupees. The rice was not at all cooked properly. Don't know what will happen to my tummy by tomorrow morning. So what I did was, half of the rice I asked him to take out. Rest half of it I just had for the sake of having. But horrible. The rice was not boiled properly, not cooked properly. So the time is 11 p.m. now. The train was supposed to come here at 9:30 and depart at 9:40. Initially it was showing a delay of around 1 hour. The initial delay was 10:25. After delay the train was supposed to reach here at 10:25, but it didn't reach. Then it went up to 10:40. Now it has gone to 11:10. So there's a delay of almost 1 hour and 40 minutes. So let's see if the train will even come at 11:10 or not. It is so frustrating. I tried opening NTES website, even that is not working. None of the railway websites are working properly. Apart from this delay, once I checked out of my room and came here in the railway station at 9:45, I get a message from IRCTC that the train is delayed by 1 hour and 25 minutes. So sick. So sick, seriously. I would have stayed at my room and checked out a bit late. It's so inconvenient. 5 now. There's a delay of almost 2 hours, 1 hour and 55 minutes. The train has come now, not yet departed. However, there are many people who have got into the train without tickets. If I ask that person is telling his train, he has missed his train and he doesn't have ticket and he wants to talk to TT. He's blocking the pathway, not letting way for others. Nonsense. The summer season has begun now. It is kind of vacation time now. It's always better to book tickets in advance or book Tatkal tickets and get your seat confirmed. Otherwise, these railways people, they are what they do is they put your ticket under RAC wherein you will have to adjust. Two people will have to adjust in one berth. That will be really very irritating and very inconvenient. So better you book tickets in Tatkal or in premium Tatkal and better have a seat. Otherwise you will face big time problem. Problem is that the sleeper classes have been replaced with 3 AC economy coaches, and many people without the ticket have boarded the train and are blocking the pathways. They are standing near the doors. There is no one really coming and asking whether they have ticket or not, on what authority they have boarded the train. Nothing is being checked. If you go to sleeper class, the condition is even more horrible. The train, so many people have boarded in sleeper class that there is no proper place to stand also. That is the condition of this train. Apart from that, almost 2 hours of delay. Don't know what is the reason for the delay. So many things happening here, and there is nobody, literally nobody to ask how these people have boarded the train without the tickets. So this is how the summer vacation is. So kindly, if you are planning anything, any vacation, if you are planning to travel by train, see to it that you have a valid ticket. I would suggest you to better travel in 3 AC or 2 AC. You guys to travel in 3 AC or 2 AC rather than traveling in sleeper class, because even traveling in sleeper class is not safe when it comes to your luggages, and traveling in sleeper class is kind of not convenient also. That is what I can see. Anyway, the train is starting now. Let's go to
Gaziabad.
delayed by around 2 hours. So the train reached Ambala Cantt at 6:05, delayed by 2 hours and 4 minutes. So the delay continues. However, this is a non-stop run of around 109 kilometers from Ambala Cantt till Panipat. So let's see what time we will reach there. So since we are passing through Kurukshetra, let's know something about Kurukshetra. Yes, I know you people are seeing some other background. I couldn't do this video in train because the train was fully crowded and there was too much of disturbance. So I thought I'll make this video at the end and include it along with the vlog. It is always good to know our history. So when it comes to Kurukshetra, the first thing that strikes to our mind is the Kurukshetra war. And Kurukshetra war, if we talk about Kurukshetra war, the first thing that strikes to our mind is Bhagavad Gita. Yes, Kurukshetra is also called as Dharmakshetra and land of Bhagavad Gita. How the name Kurukshetra came? So it came from the king Kuru, who belonged to the Kuru kingdom. He was the ancestor of Kauravas and Pandavas back then in Mahabharata, according to Mahabharata. So this Kurukshetra is located in between the river Saraswati and Drishadvati. It is said that the king Kuru chose this land for doing his tapasya. So King Kuru embedded spirituality with 8 virtues. They are the tapas, satya, shama, daya, shraddha, dana, yagna, and brahmacharya. So after that, Lord Vishnu was impressed and he gave 2 varas. Number one, the the land Kuru will be named after the king Kuru for his tapasya, and he hence named it as Kurukshetra, that particular land. And also that those people who die on this land will go to heaven. These were the 2 blessings given by Lord Vishnu. Number one is that the land where Kuru sat and did tapasya will be named from here on as Kurukshetra, and number two, that the people who die here on this land will go to heaven. So this is how this land got the name Kurukshetra. So Kurukshetra, before the common era, talks about the roots of Hinduism, the rulings of Parikshit and Janamejaya, the Kuru kingdom. So basically, the Bhagavad Gita part, what we were talking about, all dates back to the before common era. However, during the common era, there are many dynasties which have ruled over the Kurukshetra. The Mauryans, the Marathas, the Mughals, the Lodhis, the Guptas, Kushans, Delhi Sultanates. So there are many kingdoms which have ruled over Kurukshetra, and finally Kurukshetra was taken over by the Britishers during 18th century from Marathas, and after that Kurukshetra became a part of the Britishers. Also, I told you that we will know something about Panipat as well, since we were passing through Panipat also. So, Panipat has witnessed three epic battles that we all know: the first battle of Panipat, the second battle of Panipat, and the third battle of Panipat. Apart from that, let's know the etymology. This Panipat is also called as Pandu Prastha. This particular city is also called as the textile city, the cast off city, because it is here that the major recycling of textile happens, and this is also called as city of weavers. Coming to the Battle of Panipat in detail, the first Battle of Panipat happens in the year 1526 between Ibrahim Lodi, the Afghan king of Delhi Sultanate, and the and Babur. So after Babur winning over the first battle of Panipat, he establishes Mughal Empire here in Panipat. Then during the second battle of Panipat in the year 1556, the war happens between the last Hindu ruler of North India, that is Hemachandra Vikramaditya, and Akbar of Mughal Empire. In that, Hemachandra Vikramaditya loses over Akbar, and the Mughal Empire era continues over Panipat. And finally, the third and last battle, that is the third battle of Panipat, happens in the year 1761 between the Marathas and Ahmad Shah Durrani, the king of Afghanistan, wherein he defeats the Marathas and takes over Panipat. So there was one guy who got washing machine in this compartment. It seems he belonged to railways, the department. That doesn't mean he should not book the luggage, right? So he should not carry washing machine. Right? Washing machine is something which comes under luggage section. He has to book it under luggage section and then carry it. But here nothing. Just because they are in the department, they can do anything. That is how the attitude of the people is. So this is not right. Yesterday I booked one motorcycle and one household luggage to Bangalore. I have to book it to Delhi and then to Bangalore. There is no direct train to Bangalore from Jammu. So these railway people in parcel office, they almost took 3 hours to book one motorcycle and one household baggage. But here this guy is happily carrying washing machine in the normal passenger compartment. कुछ भी चलता है in railways if you are in department. So let's come to the final and much awaited part, that is the rating or review. One by one I'll take up. Cleanliness 3 out of 10. Why 3? Because the train was not at all kept clean. I didn't even use the washroom. Didn't feel like use the washroom. There was no one to clean the toilets. It was all totally dirty. Didn't even feel like stepping into the toilet. And the water was over by early morning. There was no water in the coach to brush or face wash. Nothing. The water was not left. Then when it comes to the comfort, the journey was not comfortable. Many people sneaked into 3AC without journey tickets. They paid the penalty, and it was very unfortunate that the TTs allowed them to travel in 3AC by letting them sleep on the floors, blocking the pathway for the valid ticket holders. And when it comes to the door side passage, a railway employee had kept a washing machine. He was transporting a washing machine in passenger bogie. So that was something which was very very frustrating. There was no proper space to walk. So many things. And when it comes to food, I didn't have anything, to be frank. But as I told you, I had food in Jalandhar that also falls under IRCTC. As I told you, the rice was not boiled or cooked properly, so I would rate that at 4 out of 10. When it comes to I did cover cleanliness, I did cover the food, I did cover the punctuality and promptness, and finally comes the overall journey. I would rate at around 5 out of 10 and not more than that. So overall it was a very 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 irritating and horrible journey that I experienced in Uttar Samparka Kranthi Express, which I didn't expect at all.